I hope you're fine. I have made this video tutorial to guide you how to access the KIU Eastern Campus e-learning platform, how to access video conferencing activity in the above e-learning platform, that is the KIU e-learning platform, how to use the above video conferencing activity to deliver a lecture or a presentation still in that same e-learning platform. So here we go. The first item is how to access KIU Eastern Campus e-learning platform. This is the URL. You copy this URL, copy it and then paste it in a browser like Firefox, like Chrome. I'm using Explorer. Then after that, you paste it in the URL bar. After pasting it in the URL bar and clicking enter, then it brings you to this interface, and then you are supposed to click on log in, and then after clicking log in, you enter your username, you enter your password, and after doing that, it will automatically bring you to this page. This is my account that I have used. It brings you to this page. This is the dashboard showing you the recently accessed courses or the course overview. You click on course. This is how to access it. Then the item number two is how to access video conferencing activity in the above e-learning platform. So to access the video conferencing activity, you click on that course. For example, here we have used the health sciences. This is what you're going to find. Then you click on the course, that exact course where you want to find the video conferencing activity. Click it. After clicking it, then look for that video conferencing session. This is the video conferencing session. Then click on it. After clicking on this video conferencing session, for example, this is what I clicked on, demonstration. So this is what appears here. Demonstration shows you join in. You click join in, and after clicking join in, it brings you to this stage where it loads. It brings you to the stage where it loads. So after joining, it clicks you to the point where it loads and then requests you or prompts you to choose the audio. If you want to join using the audio, since you're going to present or to lecture, you click on microphone to join, and after clicking on microphone to join, then this is what will appear. An interface will appear, and then you click on yes to accept that you're going to use the microphone. Before clicking on yes, after you have clicked on join, and then it loads up to this point and you click on microphone, then it will bring this option. Click allow to accept. Then when you click on allow to accept, that is when it will bring this option. Then you click yes. Then after clicking yes, it will open up. This is our video conferencing activity now. This is our video conferencing activity now. You can do very many things, just like on Zoom. The functionalities that are in the Zoom are all here, even more. So first and foremost, minimize this so that you can remain with a blank interface. You have to unmute the microphone so that if you talk, people can hear you. Then this is for video sharing. When you click on it, then the viewers, when you click on it, it brings you this option. You click allow to accept, so that the people you're discussing with or you're discussing to are able to see they are able to see your image as you're discussing. Then when you are sharing your screen, or you have PDF, you have a presentation, you have a PowerPoint, you first open it, like I have opened mine here. Then after opening them, or opening what you want to share, then click to share or present, then you click on share screen. Share screen, since we don't want to share our entire screen, but specifically that document, you click on application, and that document will already be here. You can choose the document. For example, let me choose any of these documents which are opened here, like let me choose this construction. You click on it and then click share. Then after clicking share, you can keep on discussing, as those other colleagues at the other end will be seeing what you're discussing. When you're done, you click stop sharing. After stopping sharing, then you'll get back to the interface that is for sharing. You can also send a message to your colleagues. Maybe there is something that you are not getting, you type in there and click OK, and the message will be sent. They will be able to see the messages here, as you will also be able to see the messages they are sending you here. So you can record that lecture. You can record the lecture, and this one also has an option of a whiteboard that is for demonstration purposes. You click on this restore presentation to restore what we minimized at the beginning. This is it. So to share the blanks, to share the whiteboard, to have a whiteboard for you to demonstrate, you click on this slide 1, this arrow pointing down is what you click on, then you choose slide 2 or slide 3, then it brings you this option here, whiteboard. Then at the right hand of the whiteboard, there are a number of options, like here you have a pen, you want to draw, or you want to type. So for drawing, you click on that pencil, then you are able to write anything you wish, or 1 plus 2, then equal any demonstration that you want to write, you can write it here. Or you want to type, you click on that T and you are able to type. You drag and then release, then you can type whatever you want to type, then that is it. After that, those other people at the other end will be able to see what you're typing. So this is how it works, and very simple. You want to delete this, you click on this and then click inside, they all disappear. You want to change color, here is the color. You want to change the font face, then you can click here and change the font face. So briefly, this is it, and it's a simple thing that everyone can do. Thank you for listening.